we're back. Hopefully, we're back. Can you guys see us? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Open chat. Enable. Do 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 do. All right. For those of you who missed the chaos just now, I completely lost internet, and it literally my router just completely reset. Don't know what's happening. It shows everything's good now. No freaking clue. My ISP was out here today because I've been having some issues, and they literally recommended I stop using their supplied router because it's a piece of garbage. So, yeah, when your technician comes out and says, "Yeah, fuck that piece of shit," I'm going to say, "Fuck that piece of shit," and I'm going to order a new router. But in the meantime, we really apologize. We were at the end of that combat. Callie, would you like to tell us what you did after you jumped off the boat that no one seemed to be worried about?
No, it's fine. We were making sure Val wasn't dying. So Callie was like, perfect. Nobody's going to try to stop me. And she just cartwheeled over the side, disappeared from view, and just a single tentacle rose up on the side of the ship
And it waved.
and waved.
And waved.
And waved.
Well, because Utopia sees it and called out to Callie to wave if it's Callie so that we don't attack it.
Yep. So one pale jade green tentacle just kind of waves a little bit.
By the way, do you understand how big you are?
I am ridiculously large.
Redonkulously large.
Redonkulous.
I am a
Mm.
huge monstrosity.
Yeah, you are
Love it.
literally.
Our beloved Callie.
You would be able to do a shit ton of damage to your ship just by latching on and biting it.
Callie would
Would
be
I
able
be
to undo
considered
all the repairs we
A
just
siege monster.
I do believe you do have Siege Monster, but I did not see it in your description. But I think
I didn't see it either. But I was like,
But you can have up to a CR17, and technically that's a CR14. But I added some more stuff to it, so if we add Siege Monster to it, we can bump it up to a CR15, and you'll still be within that range.
awesome. I like siege. Siege is fun.
Because you can damage the stuff that should not be damaged,
Like ships.
like ships.
Yeah. Double damage.
So as you're looking at Cal, the tentacle coming over that waves at you, and the rest of you are kind of like leaning on each other and healing up and resting up, you look up and you can see that the other two ships have are circling around, going through the asteroid fields. But you see that the big ship has not fucking moved. It looked like it fired up its engines. It started moving forward and then it stopped again. And it's just sitting there, about 500 feet ahead of you. And
Drake.
as you're looking at it, you see something kind of swoop down and dive under the ship. And by the way, out here in the mists, it's basically there's not considered to be any direct sunlight. There's no bright light out here. And you notice one thing about the other ship, the deck of the other ship, no lights, no lamps, nothing.
Sus.
And
very.
a huge shadow appears underneath the ship. The wings snap out
No.
and it begins flapping. It is a completely black form. Utopia, Val, you recognize it almost immediately. But the problem is, it was much smaller last time you saw it, when Sugash and his brother killed it.
Son of a bitch.
It's the Black Shadow Dragon.
Another friend of yours? Oh,
And as it
Wait, let me solo her.
Let me solo her.
as it comes down,
Solo the dragon.
you hear Ushnats, Sugash, vengeance is mine.
who?
I'm sorry, he's not here anymore.
I don't think it can.
You missed. Yes.
and it's
They
sailing
just want
towards
revenge.
it's sailing underneath the ship and sailing towards your ship, and it is an adult black shadow. It's an adult red shadow dragon.
And Val just screams out, "Race for impact!"
Well, you do have like a jelly bear between you and the monster. She could just like stay there, and he would just bounce off of her because she's kind of.
Oh my god.
True.
I can just like yeet the ship.
Actually, you can't yeet the ship.
No,
You're
I
limited to
can't.
large things you can yeet.
Yeah, my
Oh.
fling doesn't work too great.
Yeah, and I think he counts as a huge thing. Your count is a gargantuan, so you're one size class bigger than him.
I'm bigger than he is.
You're bigger than
I'm
he
higher
is.
on the food
Just
chain.
swallow it.
Get in my
She
belly.
can't swallow him. She can only
No,
swallow
I
large
can't.
creatures.
Medium.
Medium? I thought it was large.
No, medium or smaller.
Medium or smaller? Okay, so
yeah,
she can only swallow
medium or
medium.
smaller. Everything says medium or smaller.
Well,
You can rip it into medium or small chunks.
Family size portions.
Hey,
We'll cut 'em
you
up
could
for you.
take Lex and yeet her at it.
I could.
yes, but if you miss,
Fastball special.
don't miss.
Please
Yeah,
don't
just-
miss.
Don't miss.
Oh, okay. So we just came back on to say thank you to whoever's still here, because we had that minor implosion. To apologize for having that minor implosion, and we hope that we will see you guys back here next week, because it's going to be our last. Oops, I made the cameras disappear. It's going to be our last stream before Gen Con, and we're going to be missing. Let's see. We're going to stream next week. Then the week after that, we're going to be going to Gen Con, so we won't be streaming because we'll actually be hopefully in Indianapolis this time by then. And then we're not going to be back until Monday the next week. And so we're still going to try and stream Emerald Sanctums and Kingdoms of Mist that week, and see if we can get both those out. But other than that, it's going to be a wild week, guys. We hope to see as many people out at Gen Con as possible. We're talking about trying to get a dinner and a game meetup going somewhere. The funny thing is there's so many meetups happening that I'm kind of just like, we could just have our meetup in the middle of someone else's meetup, because we all kind of just hang out anyway.
Hey, at least y'all know when the meetups is. I just roll with the flow. Somebody just tells me where to be, and I'll be there as best I can.
Yeah, but the big thing is, I don't know if you, because I don't know if they knew you were on there, but I know that there is a Gen Con, creators Discord that's up.
There is. I know the Friday meetup and the Saturday meetup had caps.
What's the Saturday
You had to,
meetup going to be?
The Saturday was
Dick's?
Dick's. Friday, I think, is
The Korean barbecue, right?
the Korean barbecue place. Yeah.
I'm glad someone else got dicks set up, because I tried calling them so many times and they never answered their phone because they're dicks. But
They are Dick's.
yeah, but that's part of the ambiance.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to both of them, I think. So
We don't have to RSVP for those, do we?
I can
There
make sure.
was RSVP lists.
They've already set up a list.
I think they're
Ooh.
capped off, but I haven't
Oh, well.
checked them.
Talk to staff about the
She's
Korean
doing
barbecue.
the Korean barbecue, and then Crazy Gamer Lady is doing Dick's, if I remember right.
Yeah, that is correct.
Wait, what time is Dick's? Because if it's around the time our thing is going
It's
on.
after.
Oh
It's
yeah,
after.
no,
Okay,
it's
good.
We don't.
They're
The meetups
both
happen.
pretty late.
They usually start at like 11, 12 o'clock and go into
Oh.
the wee hours of the morning.
I think the meetups are like 7 or 8ish.
Yeah.
Okay, that's more doable. I'm about to say, if it's that late, it's like, oh, M's going to be tapped out by that time.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Looks like tech is still giving us issues. So do we
Oh,
want to
really?
just call it here?
Yes, let's go ahead and call it here.
Probably a good
We won't
idea.
even bother to try and raid. We'll try and get out of here before we crash. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about everything. Sorry about all the tech issues. We love you very much. Remember, be safe, take care of yourselves. We want to see you back for every single stream you can join us for. And we are going to go ahead and just log off for the evening because we've had so many tech issues. But remember, do what you can to support your creators. That includes giving them follows on their socials where you can. You can find all these wonderful creators here on the interwebs. I'm going to put Sphinx's info up there. I'm going to put Cassie's info up there. I'm going to put Lissa's info up there. I'm going to put Milagros' info up there. And I'm going to put Sam's info up there. So give them a follow if you can, because it's the biggest boost that any creator can get is just seeing that one click of that one button, and it costs you nothing but a few moments. And if you want to follow any of Dinner and a Game socials, you can find them in our link tree. In the meantime, everyone have a very good and safe evening. Remember, we always save you a seat at the table, and we want you to be safe and make sure you can make it back for every single table you can. We love you all very much, and we will see you guys next time on Dinner and a Game. Have a very, very good night.